Okay. Time for more basketball at the Summit Activity Center Gym in Yankton, South Dakota. The Bucks will be hosting the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers tonight. Tip-off set for 7 o'clock. Also going on, the Gazelles traveling to Sioux Falls to meet the Jefferson Cavs. That game live now on Classic Hits 106.3 in Yankton, streaming on YouTube. For the Bucks entering this game, they currently sit at 1-7 on the season, while Sioux Falls Jefferson is 3-4. Now, the records might not look great, but these two teams might have had the hardest schedules up to this point out of any teams in AA. So far, Yankton's opponents combined for a 42-26 record, while Jefferson's opponent have combined for a record of 32-26, which includes 2 games against the 2-7 Sioux Falls Washington team. Take those games out, and their opponent's record is 28-12. Both teams look to capitalize tonight. Let's look at the numbers. Points per game this year for the Bucks, 50.1 points per game, whereas on the other side, Sioux Falls Jefferson comes in at a whopping 61 points per game. On the defensive side, points allowed, the Yankton Bucks come in at 57.6 points per game, and the Sioux Falls Jefferson comes in at 62.4. That gives the Bucks an average difference of minus 7.5 points per game, and the Sioux Falls Jefferson minus 1.5 points per game. A lot of close games there. Last year's matchup saw Yankton beat Sioux Falls Jefferson 49-46. For some key notes, last year it was a really great game, and it saw the Bucks coming out with a narrow victory over the Cavaliers in Sioux Falls. This time around, Yankton is at home with Jefferson looking to get back this year. The numbers this season show that Sioux Falls Jefferson plays in higher scoring games than Yankton, and that does include them scoring more than the Bucks by about 11 points per game. Although on the flip side, they also allow about more than 5 points per game. We'll see how the game flow is on this one. If it looks like a track meet on the floor, it could be dangerous for Yankton. The Bucks will look to slow down the Cavaliers, and again, they just can't be giving up more than 60 points. Yankton comes off a game that saw them falling to Watertown last week with a score of 59-51, while Jefferson fell to O'Gorman last Friday, 59-54. Both sides will be looking to get back into the winning ways. We'll see who comes out on top. We'll take a quick break, and when we return, coach interviews with Jefferson head coach Tim Reck and Yankton head coach Chris Haynes.
At Anytime Fitness Yankton, your fitness journey starts with one step, and Anytime Fitness will be with you every step of the way. Open 24 hours a day with top-of-the-line equipment and guidance you need to reach your goals. Plus, your membership gives you access to every Anytime Fitness gym anywhere. No matter your goals, no matter the time, you belong at Anytime Fitness Yankton. Located at 2509 Fox Run Parkway. Start today at Anytime Fitness, where your fitness journey never stops.
Well, he said 2 minutes of commercials. He's got it set up. Yeah. Yep.
I'll just be
Welcome to Wall of Fame, where style meets customization, specializing in crafting custom clothing and print shirts. We ensure every stitch and every print is of the highest quality, so you get the best clothes every time. We're here for all your promotion needs, and the best part, our process is seamless. Simply share your designs with us and we'll handle the rest. Get custom clothes for the best price. Wall of Fame.
If you're into hunting, fishing, towing, or just want to blaze the trail, All Seasons has ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, and scooters from quality brands like Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto. Needing watercraft? All Seasons has a large selection of quality boats and wave runners, and we take pride in service after the sale. We have friendly certified technicians that will winterize, summarize, diagnose, and repair your power sports equipment. In business for over 20 years for good reasons. We're All Seasons, Power Sports and Marine in Yankton.
Looking to buy a home or maybe sell? Trust the name that puts you first. America's Best Realty. From your first showing to the final signature, their expert agents guide you every step of the way. Fast closings, top market value, and real service you can count on. Your dream home, they will find it. Selling fast, they will make it happen. Call America's Best Realty at 605-260-1600. America's Best Realty, because you deserve the best.
If you're into hunting, fishing, towing, or just want to blaze the trail, All Seasons has ATVs, UTVs, dirt bikes, and scooters from quality brands like Honda, Yamaha, and CF Moto. Needing watercraft? All Seasons has a large selection of quality boats and wave runners, and we take pride in service after the sale. We have friendly certified technicians that will winterize, summarize, diagnose, and repair your power sports equipment. In business for over 20 years for good reasons. We're All Seasons, Power Sports and Marine in Yankton.
Hello and welcome to our Coaches Conversations. Now chatting with head coach Tim Reck of the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Coach, how are you doing today?
Hey, we're doing really good today. Thanks for the call.
Of course, and could you tell me about the season that you've had so far?
Well, we started out with the Roosevelt Rough Riders, and we're working our way through a difficult part of our schedule right now. We're right now sitting at 3-4, I think, having 7 games in, and just coming off a really long break, and playing 2 games back-to-back against Washington on Friday and O'Gorman on Saturday.
And as you mentioned, a tough part of the schedule, playing a lot of the other Sioux Falls teams. You know, do you feel it's like the saying, iron sharpens iron?
Well, yeah, I think it feels that way. We had 5 really tough games to start, and then we actually had about 12 days off. We hadn't played since Christmas break, so we kind of looked at it as, we just had our preseason schedule with those 5 games. We had then our training camp where we actually got to work on a lot of things that we saw, and then we came back and played really well against a Washington team, and then we just struggled on the back-to-back night against OG on the last game.
And your team currently averages over 60 points per game. What has worked well for you guys on that side of the ball?
Well, we'd like to get out in transition and push the ball and score early in the shot clock, and then we're not afraid to put up 3-pointers throughout the night. We talk to our guys, if your feet are set and you are got 10 toes towards the rim, go ahead, let it fly, because we do a lot of shooting and stuff during the week, and we really trust our guys to make good decisions. And
now coming up, you travel into Yankton to take on the Bucks. What are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I can tell you this much. They've gotten a lot better throughout the year, and that's a typical Coach Haynes coach team. He does a great job with them, starting from one area, and they're going to improve throughout the year. Their record does not indicate anything on how good of a team they are. I've watched a lot of film on them, and they have been in multiple ball games where it could have gone either way, a play here or there. So I know it's not an easy place to play down there. We talked about that with our guys today at practice, and we're going to have our hands full. We know that.
And who are some of the players we should expect to make plays in this game?
Well, our point guard, Jay Sunzen, has done a great job. He had 26 points the other night against Washington. We have another junior guard by the name of Colby Nutbrock, who's been playing very, very consistently for us. Senior Kawhi Mayan, our 2-guard, is very athletic. He can shoot it, and he can get to the rim. And then we've got a post player in Easton Riley, junior post player who's coming along really well and has really controlled the boards for us and doing a great job down there.
And now just looking at your roster, lots of juniors and seniors on the squad. How does having those upperclassmen help you as a coach?
It's great. We have the guys that have played a couple of years. Jason Colby has been on the varsity since they were freshmen. Kawhi has ended the season last year, the last 12 games for us starting. So he knows what it's like to go into hostile environments and what it takes to be a varsity player. You got to take care of the basketball and value possessions and make good decisions.
And what are just a couple of items you'd like to see your team do well in this one?
Well, we need to make sure we stop dribble penetration. We know from watching film, Yankton likes to get downhill and then shoot kick-out threes, and then we got to be aware of the big fella inside. He's been doing some damage to a lot of good teams, and we got to make sure we have not necessarily an answer to stop him, but at least contain him. Chris does such a good job with those guys, getting them to be successful in certain situations.
Well, Coach, thanks a lot for taking time to chat with me today. I really do appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Appreciate the call.
Again, that was head coach Tim Reck of the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Coming up, our chat with Chris Haynes of the Bucks, exclusively on Yankton, streaming on YouTube.
Authentic Mexican food goods with the family touch is here in Yankton at Angela's Mexican Store. From fresh produce and meats to the spices and the snacks you miss from home. Traveling or just moved? No problem. They accept money from many different countries. Check out the different kinds of money on the wall. Family owned, family loved. They treat you like family. Angela's Mexican Store, where culture meets community. Stop in today. Craving something boss level delicious? Come out to Boss Pizza and Chicken, where flavor meets delicious and delicious meets drooling. Your taste buds won't be the same when you taste the bold flavors of Boss Pizza and Chicken. From crispy chicken to juicy burgers to handcrafted specialty pizzas, Boss has it all. Serving lunch and dinner Monday through Sunday starting at 11 o'clock. That's why they're the boss. Boss Pizza and Chicken, just waiting to crush your cravings.
My name is Len Peterson, and at Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, there really is a difference. I think a big difference that Elkhorn Valley Bank offers customers is a quick turnaround in loan decision. We try to make a quick and accurate decision for our customers so they can get quick answers and run their businesses as smoothly as they can. A community banker builds a relationship, plain and simple. Elkhorn Valley Bank, great for you, great for your community.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family. We have an experienced and caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments. We take pride in educating our patients. Whether you need fillings, crowns or bridges, dental implants, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox, come visit us at 1818 Broadway Avenue. And remember, we take care of the entire family.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small, just as it should be. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of choices to make sure you have the perfect coverage to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance.
Back on our coaches' conversations, head coach Chris Haynes of the Yankton Bucks. Last your team was in action was against the Watertown Arrows. What did you see in that game?
Yeah, we did some nice things last week against Huron and Watertown both. Just disappointing that we weren't come away with a victory last week. But, yeah, we got to give Huron and Watertown credit, especially Watertown Friday night at that. Beck hit a shot with about 5 or 6 minutes to go in the game to give us the lead in the fourth quarter. After having a terrible start to the game, we clawed our way back in and got the game even at halftime, and then took the lead, like I said, with 5 or 6 minutes to go, and thinking, all right, here we go. This is going to be our game, and we're going to pull one out here. And then, we just didn't make the plays down the stretch, and Watertown did. They made the plays and the shots they needed to win the game.
And one thing we had discussed was Jackson Cooter being aggressive on offense, not just settling for jumpers and working to the rim. When he's doing that well, what impact does that then create on the game?
Yeah, he's getting more and more comfortable out there, especially around the basket, going to the basket and getting rebounds and some post touches and things like that. And the more he plays, and the better he's going to get at doing that. He's just got to continue to learn and gain experience with those kinds of things. I mean, he's a big, strong kid now, and hopefully he continues to get bigger and stronger as he gets older here. But, it's very important for him to learn those things. Obviously, he can shoot it a little bit. But if he can be able to score from the outside and pull up games, so, that'll just make him that much more dynamic and obviously help us. So we need Jack to be aggressive, and we need to do some things to get him some shots and some looks at the basket. And obviously he did that Friday night.
And coming up, you take on the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers, a team where their record might not match with how good they actually are. What are your thoughts on this game?
They've played all metro schools. I'm pretty sure they played O'Gorman twice. They played Washington twice. They played Lincoln. They played Brandon Valley. So I think that's the teams that they played so far, and they're right at 500 against that competition. And night in and night out, playing that competition is not easy, as we're going to find out here the next 2 weeks. And so you got to play well against those types of teams. And Jefferson fits right in the mold with those guys. they can really score the basketball. It's a high possession game. They want an up-tempo game. They have their guards that can really get downhill and attack you. Number 12 and number 3 for them, they're 2 guards. The Nutbrock kid is 6'5" and just strong and can score multiple different ways. And then number 3, their point guard, Unzing, or however you say his last name, he's really dynamic too. So those guys are getting 18 and 15 a game. And so if you let those guys get 30, 35 a game on you, they're going to be in the 60s and 70s, and it's going to be difficult to beat them.
And you mentioned right there how they can score pretty easily in each game. They are also giving up more than 60 points per game. How do you try and get your offense to really capitalize on that?
Yeah, again, I think that's a product of how Jefferson wants to play, and the Metro schools in general, the teams that they've played, they're not afraid to get up and down the floor. And so the games they've played have been high possessions, and you're going to have more scoring, obviously, then. And, they're really a good team in transition, so we can't give them easy baskets. And I thought we knew Watertown was going to be that too, and I thought we gave up, 3 or 4 transition baskets, and at crucial times where we have a little momentum going, we score a basket, and we just let them throw it in and up the sideline and right at the basket. And those mistakes just can't happen, and Jefferson will be the same way. And so we got to limit those things, and we've been fine when we have good ball movement and player movement. When we get stagnant and holding the basketball or trying to drive when we don't have driving lanes, that's when things get kind of unproductive on offense for us. But as long as we have good ball movement and player movement and play together on the offensive end, we've been getting good shots.
And it did feel like we've seen some improvement last week from your squad from the week prior. What would you like to see them do better this week?
Yeah, just get that consistency, playing for a full 32 minutes. And until we do that, we're not going to beat good teams. And so we turn the ball over too many times Friday night, so we got to value the basketball. We got to play consistently for 32 minutes. And we're not going to play perfect by any means, but we just got to get away from we have a good play and then we have a bad play. We have a good play and then we have a bad play. Going 50-50 is just not going to be good enough against 2 good teams. We got to get to the point where we're making 3 or 4 good plays to every bad play. And once we do that, then, we'll get over the hump and start winning some of these games.
Well, as always, appreciate the time. Good luck.
Okay, thanks, Zach.
You just heard from head coach Chris Haynes of the Yankton Bucks. Coming up, starting lineups and tip-off with Patrick Olson, all on Yankton streaming on YouTube. For whatever plumbing needs that come your way, trust your local guys at Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating of Yankton. Leaky faucets, boilers, or anything in between. Rest assured it'll get done the right way. Looking for new plumbing? You got it. Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating takes care of residential and commercial, from houses to hospitals to banks. Pfeiffer Plumbing and Heating of Yankton takes away the stress and provides great results. Locally owned and operated, and proud to support Yankton athletics.
Starting with First Bank in South Dakota was the easy part, earning the confidence of local farmers, helping families account for their dreams, and securing the future for countless businesses took us a little longer. We owe it to the hard workers, big dreamers, and forward thinkers out there. Thank you for making South Dakota a great place to call home.
Floor Tech Cleaning and Restoration in Yankton, Mitchell, and Norfolk and surrounding areas is the call you need to make when you need your carpets, ductwork, or a trauma cleanup. With 24-hour emergency services for fire and water, mold mitigation, and reconstruction services for residential and commercial properties. Locally owned and operated at 220 East 3rd Street in Yankton.
When your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech.
I should have had those brakes checked at Graham Tire. It's all about safety. Tire mounting, balancing, wheel alignment, and shocks and struts and batteries, oil changes, and lube service. Graham Tire does these every day. And there's over an acre of tires. Graham Tire has them all, big and small. Tires for cars, trucks, campers, trailers, big rigs, and tracks. Honesty and integrity is a matter of pride since 1951. Graham Tire, Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, Justin Paisano on the ones and twos. You're joining us for Yankton Bucks basketball. on Yankton streaming. Now as we come up on to recover the last game the game from last week against Watertown, where Yankton fell 59-51 against Watertown. The players I want to highlight: number 4, Jackson Kudera, completed 50% of his field goal attempts from inside the three-point. He was 7 of 14, from inside the paint. Also 33% on his three-point attempts, and was a whopping 85.7% on 6 of 7 on his free throw attempts. Team stats on the year for the Yankton Bucks: they've been 41.4% from the floor. Three-point percentage has dropped, on the other hand, down to a whopping 29.6%. As for free throws, though, pretty consistent, 64.3, and they're averaging a 50.1 points per game. On the defensive side, they're averaging 16.6 rebounds on the defensive side, as compared to 6.5 on the offensive side, and averaging a total of 10.3 assists per game. On the other side, now excuse us as we go for the national anthem. Beautiful rendition of our national anthem by the Yankton High School Band. As we move to our starting lineups for the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers, they're sitting at 3 and 4. Number 2, Bo Kerner, the junior forward, standing at 6'2". Number 3, Chase Unzen, the junior guard, standing at 5'10". Number 4, Kwai Mayan, the senior guard, standing at 6'1". Number 12, Kobe Nutbrock, the junior forward, standing at 6'5". He'll be someone to pay attention to this evening. Number 22, Easton Riley, the junior center, standing at 6'7". And for your Yankton Bucks, our starting lineup will be right here.
Beck Reichen, number 2, guard.
Owen Isnes, number 3, guard. Jackson Kudera, number 4, guard.
Tegan LaCroix, number 11, guard.
Austin Conway, number 52, center.
That was the starting lineup for your Yankton Bucks. As we move to the South Dakota Media Prep Poll in Class AA for boys. Number 1, Lincoln, sitting at 9-0. Number 2, Roosevelt, sitting at 8-1. Number 3, Harrisburg, sitting at 5-2. And number 4, Spearfish at 5-0. And following up, number 5, Watertown at 8-1. On the other hand, your South Dakota Power 5 poll, number 1, Sioux Falls Lincoln. Number 2, Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Number 3, Harrisburg. Number 4, Spearfish. And number 5, Huron. As we get ready, just short for action. They got the clock set for 8 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take one more short break, and we'll be back right after this for Yankton Bucks basketball. I know, I saw that. Trust me, I got their heights right here going, Jesus. So, hey, run 2,
Do you realize what your Yankton Hy-Vee has to offer? Aisles online, delivery, catering, fresh floral and bakery departments, pharmacy with drive-up, and online prescription refills, Hy-Vee Health Market, dietitian service, fresh seafood department, U.S. Postal Substation, take and bake for breakfast, and family meal deals. Yes, all that and more is at your Yankton Hy-Vee, located on the corner of 21st Street and Broadway Avenue in Yankton.
Once again, welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson alongside Justin Paisano. Thank you for watching us on YouTube streaming. Brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. First Dakota has proudly served and supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for over 150 years. We get set ready for the tip-off. Number 4, Jackson Kudera up, and Cavaliers win the tip. Takes it down top of the key. That's number 3, Jace Uzin. Uzin over to number 4, Kwai Mann. Mann looking for a hole. He's going to dribble down right side on the bottom of the key. Back to number 22. That's Easton Riley. Riley back to Mann. Mann puts it up for 2, and just off the back of the rim, going to be rebounded by the Bucks. Number 4, Jackson Kudera. Kudera hands it off. Number 2, that's Beck Reichen. Reichen directing traffic, hands down right side, hands off number 3, Owen Eidnes. Eidnes back to Reichen. Reichen underneath, that's number 4, Jackson Kudera. Kudera puts it up, and he's got 2 for an early lead. 7:20 left in the first quarter, and 2-0 is the score. Yankton leads. Number 4, Mann takes it down the court. He's going to dribble right side. He's looking hands off to number 3, that's Unzen. Unzen to Kerner. Kerner back to Unzen. Unzen fakes his shot, dribbles right over to Mann. Mann puts it up for 3, and just off the rim, rebounded by number 2 for the Bucks. That's Beck Reichen. Reichen dribbling fast, gets it over to Kudera. Kudera for 3, and it gets tipped on the release. Kudera for the rebound, number 52. Conway gets it, tries to get it underneath, and almost fumbled. There's a chase on the floor. Reichen's got the ball. Reichen top of the key over to number 11. That's LaCroix. LaCroix dribbles inside. He's going to put it up. And just off the side of the rim, rebounded by number 2, Bo Kerner for the Cavaliers. Kerner gets it over to 3, Unzen. Unzen outside of number 12, puts it up, and just off the rim, that was Nutbrock, the leading scorer for the Cavaliers, and there will be a foul called. It will stay Bucks ball. So fast action there, 2-0 our score, 6:27 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Reichen inbounds the ball. Takes it down the middle. He's directing traffic. He's going to hurry up and speed. Reichen all the way at top the key. Back over forward. Down to number 3. That's Eidnes. Eidnes underneath the number 2. That's Reichen. And that is going to stay Bucks ball after it was last tipped by a Cavalier. Ref blows the whistle looking for the decision here. Inbound the ball, that's 52, Conway receiving. It hands off to Reichen. Reichen dribbles inside, back to Conway. Conway looking for a hole. He's going to dribble once, try the layup himself just off the side of the rim on the left side. Going to rebound by number 12, that's Kobe Nutbrock. Nutbrock down the right side of the court. Nutbrock back inside. He's going to spin. He's going to pass it back outside. That's Unzen. Unzen! And just off the side of the rim, Bo Kerner. Rebounded by number 4, Kwai Mann for the Cavaliers. Back to top of the key, number 12 puts up for 3 and just misses it. Kobe Nutbrock again on the attempt, doesn't get it. Number 3, Owen Eidnes takes it down the court. He's going to drive it himself, back outside, all the way to Conway. Conway underneath, that's Reichen. Reichen, left side, he's going to dribble inside for 2, and doesn't quite have it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Number 3, that's Unzen. Unzen dribbles up, looking for a hole. He's going to put it up himself, and just doesn't get it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers, though. Fought for by the Bucks, and it's going to be taken away by the Bucks. LaCroix's got the ball, gets underneath to Reichen. Reichen for the fast break. He puts it up for 2 and got it! 4-0 score, 5:04 left to go in the first. Number 3, Unzen, right side of the key, dribbles inside. Unzen himself and just loses the ball, but they're going to say that's a foul call. They're going to say blocking charge on the Bucks. Will stay Cavalier ball. Number 3, Jace Unzen for the Cavaliers to inbound the ball. As number 2, Bo Kerner goes out for the Cavaliers and is replaced by number 20. That's Brody McCarty. Number 4 puts it up for the Cavaliers, and he's got the 3. That's Kawhi Mann on the fast score on the inbound. Reichen down the court, slowing down this time. Over to number 3, that's Eidsness. Eidsness back to Conway. Conway over to number 11, LaCroix. LaCroix back to Conway. Conway tries to dribble inside for 2 and loses the ball. Rebounded, stolen away by the Cavaliers. Number 12, Nutbrock takes it up, gets it outside, and there will be a charge call against the Cavaliers. So Yankton will take over possession. They're going to call it on number 12. That's Kobe Nutbrock. Reichen takes the inbound. Full pressure by the Cavaliers. Reichen back to Eidsnitz, back to Reichen. Reichen back to Eidsnitz. All the way down, that's number 4. That's Jackson Cooter, puts it up and doesn't get it. Rebounded by number 22. That's Easton Riley. Riley gets down underneath to the Cavaliers, and they got 2 more. 5-4 our score. Number 12, Kobe Nutbrock on the fast break. Reichen with the ball. Right side. Over to Eidsnitz, and it gets tipped by a Cavalier who keeps it in bounds. And they're going to say a blocking call against the Bucks. No, excuse me, they're going to call that against the Cavaliers. Number 12, Kobe Nutbrock, his second foul already in the first quarter. 3:57 left to go, 5-4 your score. Cooter to inbound the ball for the Bucks. Gets it into Reichen. Reichen over to LaCroix. LaCroix back to Cooter. Cooter back to Reichen. Reichen right side. Dribbling, looking for something to open up. Reichen's going to dribble all the way down to the key, hand it off to LaCroix. LaCroix back, gives it back to Cooter. Cooter over to Eidsness. Eidsness back to Reichen. Reichen looking for a hole underneath the Conway. Conway's going to dribble inside. He's going to do it himself, and he's got 2! 6-5, yet the Bucks lead. 3:30 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Number 3, Jace Unzen takes the ball right side of the court. Looking for a hole. He's going to hand it off to number 10. That's Caleb Goodard. Goodard back to Mann. Mann outside 21, puts it up, and he's got 3. Number 4, Cooter. Back to Reichen. Reichen underneath. That's LaCroix. LaCroix over to Eidsness. Eidsness for 3, and just off the outside of the rim, rebounded by Bo Kerner. Substitutions are going to be made by both teams. Out of bounds, 8-6 our score, 2:51 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Beck Reichen to inbound the ball. Reichen gets it all the way back across the court. That's number 4, Jackson Cooter. Cooter dribbles inside over to number 2, Beck Reichen. Reichen left side of the key. Looking for a hole. Going to dribble to the right. Tried to get underneath the number 12, Miles Drotzman, and off that fingertips Drotzman. Stolen by a Cavalier. That's number 3, Jace Unzen, and he's going to have 2 more. 10-6 your score, 2:30 left to go. Cooter hands it off to Reichen. Reichen directing traffic. Reichen over to Drotzman. Drotzman back to Reichen. Reichen over to Cooter. Cooter underneath the number 5, puts it up for 2, and just off that outside of the rim. That's Abel Bryan, couldn't get the shot. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Jace Unzen, right side. He's going to try from a long way and doesn't have it. Rebounded by Reichen. Reichen almost gets the ball stolen on the fast break. Going to slow down. Reichen to the right side. Gets it over to Cooter. Cooter underneath the number 5, O'Brien. O'Brien for 2. 8-10 your score. 1:52 left to go in the first. Unzen takes it down the right side of the court. Going to jump step, and he's got 3. 13-8 your score. 1:42 left to go. Reichen inbounds to Cooter. Cooter back to Reichen. Reichen slowing down. Reichen over to Cooter. Cooter back to Reichen on the top side of the key. Over to Drotzman. Drotzman down underneath O'Brien. O'Brien gets it blocked. Rebounded by Cooter. Kudera back to Reichen. Reichen for three. And just doesn't quite have it. Going to be fought for and finally rebounded by a Cavalier. That's number 20, Brody McCarty. McCarty all the way, fast break underneath the Unzen. And doesn't quite have the two, rebounded by Kudera. And there will be a timeout called on the floor, so we're going to take that Lindsay Eco Water Systems and Yankton water break right with them. We'll be back right after this.
Interior technicians.
Jerry, I need your help. I'm in a real pickle.
How can we help? We clean carpets, furnace and duct cleaning, mold remediation, fire restoration, water damage restoration, office cleaning, and much more.
No, Jerry, I'm in a real pickle. I'm stuck and I can't get out. Hang on, I'll send you a pic so you can see what I mean.
Oh my gosh. When you need it clean, call the Intech team. Fixing pickles since 1984.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson along Justin Paisano. 105 left to go. 13-8 our score on the Fox Stop scoreboard as the Jefferson Cavaliers lead over the Yankton Bucks. After the timeout break, the Bucks will have possession. Kudera inbounds to Reichen. Reichen takes it down middle of the floor. Reichen right side, he's going to dribble inside, hand it off back to Kudera. Kudera over to number 3, that's Eidsness. Eidsness left side, dribbles back to the right. He's going to drive inside. Eidsness fakes, gets it back outside to Reichen. Reichen for 3, doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Bucks though, and stolen away by the Cavaliers. Number 14, that's Tyson Tees. Tees gets it underneath to Unzen. Unzen looking for a man, gets it outside, number 14, Tees. Tees back outside to number 20, that's McCarty. McCarty for 3, doesn't have it. Rebounded by Drotzman for the Bucks. Dropson back to Reichen. 20 seconds left to go in the first. Reichen dribbles left. Looking for a man, gets it over to number 3, that's Eidsness. Eidsness back to Reichen. Listening to the coach's orders. Reichen back to the right side. 7 seconds left, back to Eidsness underneath the Drotzman. Drotzman wiggles right. That's Eidsness. Eidsness fakes the shot. Another for 3. Doesn't have it. And that'll be the end of our first. We'll be back right after this. Thanks for joining us on Yankton Streaming. 13-8 our score. Jefferson leads over the Bucks.
Welcome to JR's Oasis, your one-stop food and gas shop. Proud to serve Phillips 66 regular, premium, and diesel fuel. After fueling, go inside for slushies and shakes, ice cream cones, and now offering a full line of healthy, chilled items and snacks. JR's hot menu is great for breakfast, lunch, and supper, featuring the famous Hammer Breakfast Sandwich and fresh hand-patty burgers. Try the new Cafe Tango frozen coffees for that extra boost of deliciousness. JR's Oasis, East Highway 50, Yankton.
Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team specializing in all things heating and cooling, as well as heat and glow gas, wood, and electric fireplaces, humidifiers and dehumidifiers, and all styles of ductless mini-split systems. Whether you are building or remodeling, our team of innovative experts will get you the correct equipment and indoor air quality accessories you need for your home or business. Remember, Kaiser Heating and Cooling is your hometown team for all things heating and cooling for the past 77 years. Go Bucks and Gazelles.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson alongside Justin Paisano. 13-8 our score on our Fox Stop scoreboard as we get ready to start our second period. Been a close game so far as number 11. That's Tegan LaCroix takes the impound. LaCroix to the right side. LaCroix back to Kudera. Kudera over to Eidsness. Eidsness over to Kudera. Back to number 5, O'Brien for 3, and doesn't quite have it. Rebounded by number 4 for the Cavaliers, Kwai Mayan. And stolen away by the Bucks, but doesn't have the quick rebound. That's number 3, Owen Eidsness. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Number 3, Unzen for the Cavaliers. Gets it underneath. Number 2, Bo Kerner. Kerner for 2, doesn't have it. Rebounded by number 3, Eidsness for the Bucks. Eidsness gets it over to 11. That's LaCroix. LaCroix in the middle. Gets errant pass. Uznin on the fast break, and he's going to have 2. 15-8 our score. 7:14 left to go in our half. Eidsness takes the ball right side. Gets it over to LaCroix. LaCroix back to Eidsness. Eidsness dribbles right side. Gets it underneath. That's number 4, Kudera. Kudera gets the ball stolen on the pass to Eidsness. That's number 3, Jace Unzen again. Over to Mann, and Mann's going to get a charge call. Yankton Bucks ball as he threw his body weight in to number 4. That's Jackson Kudera for the Bucks. 6:55 left to go on our Fox Stop scoreboard. 15-8 our score. Jefferson leads over Yankton. LaCroix takes the ball down the middle of the court. Gets it over number 3. That's Eidsness. Over back to LaCroix. LaCroix dribbles up the middle. Was going to do it himself. Gets it underneath to Conway. Conway for 2, and it gets blocked. Off the fingertips of number 5 for the Bucks. That's Abe O'Brien, so it will be a Cavaliers ball. Bo Kerner to inbound to Jace Unzen. Unzen takes it down the right side, slowing down. He's heavy breath. He's been working hard. Unzen outside, back to Unzen. Over to number 22, Easton Riley. Riley looking for a man. Does it himself, doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Number 5, Abe O'Brien. O'Brien to Kudera. Kudera back outside, O'Brien. O'Brien underneath number 1. That's Ivan Hirschman. Hirschman takes it back top of the key. Looking for a man, gets it over 4. That's Kudera. Kudera left side. He's going to take himself inside. Puts it up for 2 and just on the outside of the rim. Doesn't get it. Number 10, Goodard. Takes it down the right side, gets it over to number 2, Kerner. Kerner back to Goodard. Goodard's going to take himself inside, puts it up for 2, and he's got that one. 17-8 our score on our Fox Stop scoreboard. 5:43 left to go. LaCroix looking for a man on top of the key, gets it underneath number 4, that's Kudera. Kudera back outside number 5, O'Brien. O'Brien takes it inside himself, back outside 11. LaCroix, and he doesn't quite have the 3. Saved by a Cavalier, and they're going to say it stays Bucks ball as it went out of bounds. So the Bucks retain possession. 5:25 left to go. 17-8 our score. Kudera inbounds to Reichen. As Reichen subs back in. Reichen back to Kudera. Kudera gets it over to Eidsness. Eidsness back to Kudera. Kudera dribbles top of the key, fakes it, gets it to Reichen on the left side. Reichen underneath the number 3, that's Eidsness, and Eidsness doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers, number 22, Easton Riley. Riley gets it back to Jace Unzen. Unzen takes it left side, stops in space. I can't believe they didn't call it a double dribble. Tipped by Eidsness, though. Recovered by the Cavaliers, number 2. That's Bo Kerner. Kerner outside to number 10, and doesn't have the 3. That's Caleb Goodard. And number 3, Owen Eidsness recovers. He's going on the fast break. Eidsness for 2 and doesn't have it on the outside of the rim, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to call the foul against number 10 for the Cavaliers. So Owen Eidsness takes his first trip to the line tonight. 4:45 left to go. Jefferson leads over the Bucks 17-8. Eidsness' first shot of the night is up and doesn't have it off the back of the rim. And remember, this is a Yankton team that averages over 65% or just at 65% of their free throw percentage. Eidsness' second shot. That one is up and good. He's got that one. 17-9 our score. 4:45 left to go. And there will be a Lindsay Eco Water Systems of Yankton break, locally owned for 40 generations. Call them for water softening and purification, salt, reverse osmosis needs, and bottled water. That's Lindsay Eco Water Systems of Yankton.
If you want somebody to come into your home and fix everything right the first time, look professional, act professional, treat you with respect, you gotta call Kaylin's. When they come in, I feel that they want to be there. I feel that they want to help me.
You know, they put on the little booties over their shoes. They had canvas from the garage door all the way down to walk on. They left the furnace room in the basement probably cleaner than it was when they came in.
They just do customer service very well. I would recommend Kaylin's to anyone.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, 4:45 left to go on our clock. 17-9 our score as the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers lead over the Yankton Bucks. Been a low-scoring game so far. Leading scorer for the Bucks is number 2, Beck Reichen, sitting at just 2 points, also tied with number 4, Jackson Kudera, and number 52, Austin Conway. Number 14, Tyson Tees takes the ball for the Cavaliers. Tees directing traffic. Tees takes it right side, passes over to Mann. Mann takes it, tries to dribble inside, doesn't have it. Looking for a man, gets it all the way across the court. That's number 22, Easton Riley for three and doesn't have it. Rebounded, though, by number 20 for the Cavaliers, Brody McCarty. McCarty gets it back to Riley. Riley back to McCarty. McCarty, left side of the key. Going to dribble inside, looking for a hole, doesn't find one. McCarty back to Mann. Mann fakes the shot, pivots, dribbles inside. He's trying to look for a lane. Puts it up, and he's got two. 19-9. Cavaliers lead by 10. 4:06 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Reichen down the middle. Setting up traffic. Gets it over to number 3. That's Eidsness. Eidsness dribbles middle. Gets over to number 1, Hirschman. Hirschman to Reichen. Reichen, bottom of the key, dribbles up top of the key on the right side. Reichen looking, gets back to Hirschman. Hirschman underneath to Kudera. Kudera gets it inside. That's number 2, Reichen. Reichen back outside to Hirschman. Hirschman almost loses the ball. Hirschman pivoting, gets back to Reichen. Reichen underneath to Kudera. Kudera for 3. Doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers, number 14, Tyson Tees. Tees loses the ball. Reichen's got it. Fast break. Reichen dribbles and circles, looking for a lane. Gets back to Conway. Conway fakes the shot, and he's going to get jumped on. They're going to say a foul. Question who they call it against. They're going to call it against number 22 for the Cavaliers. That's Easton Riley. His first foul of the day. 3 fouls for Jefferson, none against the Bucks. So the Bucks do retain possession. Beck Reichen to inbound the ball. Conway directing traffic underneath. Reichen gets it all the way across the court. That's Kudera, right side of the key. Kudera over to Hirschman. Hirschman back to Kudera. Kudera dribbles inside. He's going to look for a lane himself. Underneath to Conway. Conway puts it up and has 2. 19-11. The Bucks are clawing their way back. Number 11, Tyson Tees takes the ball. Tees over to number 20. Underneath to number 12, wide open, and he's got it. That was Kobe Nutbrock. 21-11. 2:56 left to go in the half. Reichen takes the ball left side. Gets it over to Kudera. Kudera looking for a hole, gets it back underneath to Reichen. Reichen, bottom right side. Reichen dribbles back top of the key. Reichen over to Hirschman. Hirschman back to Reichen. Reichen overneath to Eidsness. Eidsness for 3. And he doesn't quite have it, rebounded by the Cavaliers. And there will be a call against number 1. That's Ivan Hirschman for the Bucks. So they will retain possession. 2:31 left to go. 21-11 our score. Tyson Tees takes the inbound from Brody McCarty. Tees down the right side of the court. Tees going to dribble right fast. Handoff number 12. That's Kobe Nutbrock. Nutbrock going to dribble inside. Back outside to Tees on the bottom of the key. Tees for 3. Doesn't have it. Rebounded by Conway for the Bucks. Conway tried to get it to Reichen, and Reichen able to recover. Reichen inside. He's going to go for 2. Doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Number 2, Bo Kerner. Kerner gets it to 14. Back to 20. 20 puts it up, and it doesn't have the 3. Number 20, Brody McCarty tried the three-pointer, didn't get it. Rebounded by the Bucks, and they're going to have a foul call. A holding call against Tyson Tees for the Cavaliers. Reichen takes the inbound right side. Reichen down the middle of the court. Reichen over to number 11, that's LaCroix. LaCroix over to Eidsness. Eidsness on the left side. Gets it underneath number 5, puts it up for 2 and doesn't have it. Airballed it, rebounded by Conway though. Conway tries to get it back to O'Brien. O'Brien to Reichen. Reichen to left side. Gets it up top. That's LaCroix. LaCroix over to Conway. Doesn't have it. Abe O'Brien tried it, didn't get it. Rebounded by number 3, Jace Unzen. Unzen down the middle of the court real fast over to number 14. That's Tyson Tees. Tees put it up, didn't get it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Eidsness down right side. He's looking for the fast break. Puts it up for 2. Got it! 21-13, 1:15 left to go in the half. Jace Unzen takes the ball right side. Unzen chewing clock, listening to his coach's orders. 1 minute left to go. Unzen dribbles left side, tries to hook it to another guy. Stolen by Eidsness. Eidsness over to Reichen. Reichen on the fast break for 2. Got it! 21-15, 50 seconds left to go in the half. Unzen takes the ball on the inbound, takes it down right side, slowing down tremendously from the pace he's kept all game. 38 seconds. Unzen hands off number 2, that's Kerner. Kerner outside number 20, that's McCarty. McCarty over to 14, back to 12, Nutbrock. Nutbrock underneath, over to the side, and stolen away by Reichen. And they will say he stepped out of bounds, so it'll be a Cavalier basketball. 25 seconds left to go in this half. The Jefferson Cavaliers lead 21-15 over the Yankton Bucks. Goodard subs in for the Cavaliers. Trying to get it to Goodard. He's going to get run over by Tegan LaCroix. Looked like an offensive lineman did it. Just ran over number 10, Caleb Goodard. And there, so the Jefferson Cavaliers will retain possession once again. 25 seconds left to go. Goodard inbounds it to Unzen. Unzen on the other side of the court, slowing down, 21 seconds left. 16, 15, Unzen dribbling the ball. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. He's going to be able to almost run this thing out if something else doesn't happen. He puts it up for 3 and doesn't get it in and out, taken by the Bucks. Gets it to number 11, LaCroix. LaCroix underneath to Conway, who gets the 2 at the buzzer. 21-17 going to be our score going into half. What a play by the Yankton Bucks. The refs blowing the whistle, trying to get players back on the court. Refs discussing something. Points yet to go up on the board. 21-15 still stands. And that will be our halftime. They're not going to count it. They're going to say time ran out. So we will take our Vichay-Yankton halftime break. Vichay-Yankton, define the world's future. Vichay electronic components bring to life the world's most important products. Products that touch lives everywhere, every day. Vichay, building the tech DNA of tech.
Your local KFC Taco Bell at 2504 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton offers 2 menus combined into one. Something for everyone at KFC Taco Bell. When your family's hungry and can't decide between crispy chicken and mashed potatoes or tacos, burritos, and protein bowls, well, you don't have to choose. Get the best of both worlds in one stop. Cool down with the legendary Baja Blast Freeze or heat things up with a variety of hot sauces. KFC Taco Bell Yankton. Why pick one when you can have both?
Dive into the delicious all-you-can-eat Asian buffet, featuring mouth-watering Asian cuisine like broccoli beef, General Chicken, sesame chicken, so much more. Or choose from a fresh selection of meats, noodles, rice, vegetables, Asian-inspired sauces, and watch them sizzle on the Mongolian grill. Plus tantalizing desserts, including ice cream. Get your fill at King Buffet in Mongolia. Dive into the delicious all-you-can-eat Asian buffet, featuring mouth-watering Asian cuisine like broccoli beef, General Chicken, sesame chicken, so much more. Or choose from a fresh selection of meats, noodles, rice, vegetables, Asian-inspired sauces, and watch them sizzle on the Mongolian grill. Plus tantalizing desserts, including ice cream. Get your fill at King Buffet and Mongolian Grill, North Broadway, Yankton.
Warmer days are coming, and sooner or later your air conditioning will need to kick in as well. But what if it doesn't? Well, don't wait. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling. With 43 years in the business, we're very knowledgeable on what we do and how we serve our customers. You can rest assured that when you call day or night, someone will always pick up the call. Join our elite club today and become a priority member. Skip the line, get discounts on services, and have no overtime fees. Call Larry's Heating and Cooling for expert service from factory-trained technicians.
Larson Carpet has all your flooring needs. Step into their showroom to see a wide selection of all types of flooring. They have soft and luxurious carpet that's sure to bring comfort to your home. Stylized tile to make any room pop. Different color options of hardwood to make matching easy. And convenient vinyl plank for when spills happen. Of course, with the best customer service in the area. Their knowledgeable staff will make sure to answer any questions you might have. Larson Carpet, 212 Walnut. Les Schwab Tires, located at 2809 Broadway in Yankton. It's the place to buy tires with all different tread types to fit your needs and rims ready to make your vehicle shine. Not only do they sell tires, they fix them too. Flats, brakes, alignments, and more. You can feel confident that your car will be taken care of. No waiting for your tires, they should have them in stock. If you're looking for tractor or semi tires, those are available too. Les Schwab Tires, where the sign says it all.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Thank you for joining us on our Vichet-Yankton halftime break. 3:55 left to go on our halftime break. 21-15 our score on your Fox Stop scoreboard. As we go through our leading scores from the first half for the Yankton Bucks. Back number 2, Beck Reichen, leads the Bucks in scoring with 4, tied with the junior Austin Conway. Coming up behind him, Owen Eidsness has 3 points. And O'Brien follows up with 2 points himself. On the other side for the Jefferson Cavaliers, Unzen has 7 points. Kawhi Mahan follows him with 5 points. Number 22, Easton Riley, comes in with 3 points. And number 10, Caleb Goodroad, comes in with 2 points himself. Around the state, other games going on tonight in boys AA. Number 3, Harrisburg Tigers take on the number 22 Sioux Falls Roosevelt Rough Riders at 7 o'clock. The O'Gorman Knights and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles face off. The Douglas Patriots and Pierre T.F. Riggs Governors face off tonight as well. Brookings Bobcats go and take on the number 5 ranked Huron Tigers. And the number 4 ranked Spearfish Spartans take on Class A Hot Springs at 8:30. And girls, Harrisburg Tigers at Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Brookings Bobcats take on the Huron Tigers. The Yankton Gazelles are in Sioux Falls tonight against the Jefferson Cavaliers. The Watertown Arrows are at the number 5 ranked T-Area Titans. The number 4 ranked Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles take on the number 2 ranked O'Gorman Lady Knights. And the Spearfish Spartans take on the Class A Hot Springs. Following up, Pierre T.F. Riggs Governors take on the Douglas Patriots at 8. 2 minutes exactly left to go in our Vichet-Yankton halftime break. Once again, score is 21-15. The Jefferson Cavaliers lead over the Yankton Bucks. We're going to take our final halftime break. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank.
Hi, it's Linda at Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton. Ladies, come into the store for all your new fall clothing needs. There's Tribal, there's Lulu Bee, Ethel, and Southern Lady. The nursery has everything you need for gift giving, baptism, copper pearl bibs, magnetic sleepers, swaddlers, toddlers, clothing, and boys and girls Under Armour to size 7. Don't forget toys and little golden books. Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton.
Looking for a photo that actually looks like you, but better? At Meridian Photo, we specialize in capturing personality, not just poses. Whether it's headshots, high school seniors, family sessions, or team and individual sports photos, we'll make you look like a legend. We've just landed in the Meridian District of Yankton. Book your session today at meridian-photo.com or give us a call at 605-655-4598. Meridian Photo. Be you. You deserve.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson joined by Justin Paisano on the ones and twos. 36 seconds left to go in our Bechet Yankton halftime break. The Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers lead over your Yankton Bucks 21-15. Halftime adjustments here. Yankton needs to slow the game down, make sure to set something up, get possession. Whereas on the other side, Jefferson wants to keep this thing chaotic. They like moving fast, and they don't want to set anything up. They want to drive the basket and hit it from the outside. 9 seconds left as we get ready, as Yankton will receive possession in the second half. Once again, our stream is brought to you by First Dakota National Bank Yankton. First Dakota has proudly supported the dreams and banking needs of their customers for over 150 years. They offer personal, business, and ag banking solutions for every stage of your journey with 2 locations, downtown and North Broadway, Yankton. 8 minutes put back on the clock as we're ready to start second half action to see what the Bucks can do coming out of the break. Yankton players take the floor. Sioux Falls Jefferson begins with possession. Unzen takes the inbound, covered tightly by Reichen. Unzen down the middle of the court. Unzen hits right side, that's number 22, Easton Riley. Riley underneath, tries to hit a man, doesn't get it. Off the fingertip, though, of Owen Eidsness for the Bucks, so the Cavaliers will retain possession. Left side, bottom of the key. Unzen goes to inbound, chucks it up, that's number 22, Riley. Riley left side, tries to get it to Unzen, not open. Hits Mahan on the top of the key. Mahan covered by number 11, LaCroix. Mahan dribbles it back to the left, hands it off number 12, Nutbrock. Nutbrock right side, looking for somebody, hits Unzen underneath. Unzen all the way back outside to Kerner. Kerner over to number 22, puts it up for 3, doesn't have it. That was Easton Riley. Rebounded by Bucks. Number 4, Kudera, tries to go on the fast break, gets it back outside. Reichen for 3, doesn't have it. Rebounded by number 22, and stolen away by the Bucks. Reichen puts it back up for 2 and has it. 21-17, 7:10 left to go in the third. Mahan takes the inbound. Mahan down the middle of the court, goes to the left side, back to the right. Mahan looking for a hole, doesn't have one. He's going to dump it up number 22, Riley. Riley back to number 12, that's Nutbrock. Nutbrock's going to lose the ball, and there will be a timeout called. No, excuse me, it will be a shove call against the Bucks. So the Cavaliers will retain possession on the Bucks side of the court. Gets it to Unzen on the opposite side of the court. Unzen underneath to Mahan. Mahan right side. Gets a screen, dribbles back to the middle of the key, right side, tries to get underneath, stolen away by Eidsness. Eidsness down the left side of the court, he's looking for the fast break, dribbles back inside, Eidsness hands off, that's O'Brien. Underneath to number 4, puts it up for 2, and he's got it. Jackson Cooter on the 2, and he's going to... Night 21-19 on your Fox Stop scoreboard, 6:30 left to go in the third. Bucks are trying to claw their way back into this one. Unzen hands it off to Mahan. Mahan dribbles top of the key. Mahan switches back to the right. Mahan back to Unzen. Double teamed, and they're going to get a shove call against the Bucks, number 11. That's Tegan LaCroix. That's his second foul of the day. Mahan looking for the inbound, gets it to Unzen, and it's tipped away by Reichen. Reichen's going to back off, though, let Unzen recover on the other side of the court. Unzen dribbles down right side, hands off Mahan. Mahan top of the key, over to number 2, that's Kerner. Kerner back to Unzen. Unzen's going to try for 3 and doesn't get it, and there will be a whistle. And they're going to say that the Cavaliers will retain possession after the hold call against number 3, Owen Eidsness. Unzen rebounds Mahan. Mahan fakes a shot, going to dribble inside. He's going to try to do it himself. Puts it up for 2. Doesn't have it off the backboard. Rebounded by Reichen. Reichen looking for a hole. Reichen dribble on the left side of the court. Reichen all the way across. That's Kudera. Kudera tries to dribble inside. Kudera tries for 2. Doesn't quite have it. Rebounded by LaCroix. Doesn't have that. Back to LaCroix. Doesn't have it. And it's just tipped out of bounds. And they're going to say it was last tipped off a Cavalier. 21-19 Our score, 5:43 left to go, and there will be a Shea water break at Yankton, so we're going to take it right with them. We'll be back right after this.
Midwest Insurance Agency values family. Our agency has been family-run for over 60 years. We pride ourselves on excellent, knowledgeable customer service. This day and age, everyone is so eager to have an immediate response with a quote. But at Midwest Insurance, we take our time and evaluate your assets and make sure you are properly insured. We take those what-ifs very seriously. As we continue on our family business with hopes of our children, Brooke or Jet, taking over in the future, we will continue to be there for you always. Come be a part of our family. Midwest Insurance Agency, 3016 Piper Street, Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. Patrick Olson alongside Justin Paisano as the Bucks just get an out-of-bounds call, so they retain possession on the Cavaliers side of the court. Beck Reichen, the senior, to inbound. Reichen looking for a man, doesn't have one, tries to heave it up and gets Owen Eidsness clear back by the center line. Back to Reichen. Reichen looking for a hole. He's going to go to the right side. Over to Conway. Conway over to Kudera. Kudera for two. And he's got that one. 21-21 tie ball game into the third. 5:27 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Number 3, Unzen, takes it down right side. Unzen's going to drive inside himself, try to lay it up, and doesn't get it, and there will be a whistle. They're going to call it on number 2, Beck Ryan, for the Bucks. So Unzen will go to the line for the first time today. Unzen puts it up. Got it. 22-21, 5:16 left to go. Second shot up, and that one's missed. It's going to be rebounded by the Bucks. Number 4, Kudera. Kudera down the middle, hands it off to Reichen. Reichen slowing things down middle of the court. Reichen dribbles right side, hands off Kudera. Kudera over to number 11, that's LaCroix. LaCroix over to Conway. Conway back to Eidsness. Eidsness over to LaCroix. LaCroix looking for a hold, gets it to Eidsness. Eidsness dribbles down right side, look inside, puts it up for 2 and doesn't quite have it. Going to be rebounded by Unzen. Unzen underneath. That's Mahan. Mahan puts it up for 3. Doesn't have it, and it's going to be rebounded by the Bucks. That's LaCroix. LaCroix takes down court right side. Gets over to Reichen left side. Reichen looking for a hole. He's going to dribble the left. Hand off to Eidsness. Eidsness left side. Over to LaCroix on the right side. Back to Kudera. Kudera dribbles back to the middle of the key. Underneath, that's Conway right side. Conway's going to spin, doesn't quite have the hole. He won it, gets it back to LaCroix. LaCroix outside, back to Conway. Conway's going to try it again, doesn't have it. He's going to put it up, and he's got the 2. 23-22, that's the Bucks' first lead of the game. 4 minutes left to go in the third. Unzen for 3. Doesn't have it off the outside of the rim. Rebounded by number 4, that's Jackson Kudera. Kudera over to the middle, that's LaCroix. LaCroix right side. Gets it back to Kudera. Kudera over to Reichen. Reichen underneath Conway. Conway looking for somebody. He's going to dribble inside. He's going to press. Back to LaCroix on the outside. LaCroix over to Reichen. Reichen underneath. That's number 4. Puts it up for 2. And he's got that one. Jackson Kudera again. 25-22, 3:29 left to go. The Bucks are really starting to steal the momentum here. Unzen, right side. Trying to slow down. He looks winded. Unzen hands off. No, Unzen keeps it himself. Bottom of the right key. He's going to try to drive inside, and the ball gets tipped, and they're going to say Bucks ball. Unzen was the last one to touch it. 3:14 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 25-22. Reichen takes the ball down the middle. Slowing down, he's trying to get his breath. Reichen dribbles left side. Gets it over to Eidsness. Back to Reichen. Reichen over to LaCroix. LaCroix down underneath, that's number 4, Kudera. Kudera again! And he's got it! 27-22, 2:52 left to go. Nutbrock dribbles inside. Looking for a man, gets it underneath, and it's stolen away by LaCroix. LaCroix on the fast break, right side. He puts it up and doesn't quite have it, and it's rebounded by the Cavaliers. That's number 10, Caleb Goodroad. Goodroad gets it over to number 12, puts it up for two. He's got that one, Colby Nutbrock. And there will be a timeout on the floor of Yankton Whittleson's second-generation, family-owned and supporting the local community, including Yankton Athletics since 1981. We're going to take that break right with them. We'll be right back.
MT and RC Smith Insurance has been a part of the Yankton community since 1949. Our agency would love to help you with your home, auto, business, life, and long-term care insurance needs.
We take pride in providing you with quality service when you have a claim or need to make changes to your coverage.
The MT and RC Smith Insurance Agency is flexible to meet with you in person or at the office at 204 West 4th Street. Give them a call for insurance changes, payments, claims, or service requests.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. 2:30 left to go in our third period. The Yankton Bucks lead the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers 27-24 as we begin our action here. Players make their way back on the court, and this has been a complete turnaround from the first half for these Yankton Bucks. Reichen takes the inbound ball. Reichen over to LaCroix. LaCroix back to Reichen on the top of the key. Over to Eidsness, left side. Eidsness underneath. That's number 4, Cooter. Cooter dribbles inside Conway. Conway gets it back to Cooter, and it's stolen away by the Cavaliers. Number 14, that's Tyson Tees. Tees gets it over to number 12, Goodroad. Goodroad for two, and he's got it. 26-27, 2:05 left to go. Reichen takes it down the right side. Back to the left, gets it over to LaCroix. LaCroix back to Reichen. Reichen over to Eidsness. Eidsness underneath the Cooter. Cooter looks, tries to get outside, couldn't get it, gets it over to LaCroix. LaCroix all the way across the court to Reichen. Reichen underneath to Conway. Conway dribbles inside, back outside Cooter. Cooter for three, and doesn't quite have it, rebounded by Conway. Conway dribbles inside all the way to Reichen on the right side of the court. Reichen underneath, that's Eidsness, and there will be a call. And that'll be against Tyson Tees, number 14 for the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. The Bucks will retain possession. Reichen to inbound the ball. Beck Reichen, the senior guard, standing 5'4", tries to get over to LaCroix and doesn't get it. And it's going to go off the fingertips of number 12. That's Kobe Nutbrock for the Cavaliers. So number 11 now, Tegan LaCroix to inbound the ball, the junior standing at 5'10". LaCroix inbound to Reichen on the other side of the court. Reichen takes it up the middle. He's going to dribble right. He's going to dribble hard. He's going to do it himself. 2 for 2 and doesn't have it off the outside of the board. Rebounded by number 3, Jace Unzen. Unzen gets it, tries to get it inside to number 10. Caleb Goodroad, and it goes off Goodroad's face and goes out of bounds, so Yankton will take over possession. 1:17 left to go in the third. 27-26 our score. Yankton leads. Reichen takes it down the right side. Reichen dribbles clear outside right, hands it off LaCroix. LaCroix back to Reichen on the right side. Reichen almost got it stolen by Caleb Goodroad, the senior, and it went off Goodroad's fingertips. So Reichen will inbound the ball on the near side of the court. Reichen inbounds the ball to Eidsness. Eidsness hands it back to Reichen, top of the key, gets a screen from Conway. Conway back to Eidsness, top of the key, over to LaCroix. LaCroix over to Reichen, left side, underneath to Conway. Conway's going to try to dribble inside, doesn't have anybody, gets it back to LaCroix on the left, outside left. LaCroix dribbles, spins, doesn't have anything, gets it underneath to Conway. Conway for two, doesn't have it. It's going to be rebounded by the Cavaliers, number 10. That's Caleb Goodroad. Goodroad covered tightly by Reichen. Goodroad back to the right side on the key. Hands it off to Unzen. 31 seconds left. Unzen gets it outside, number 14. That's Tyson Tees, back to Unzen. 25 seconds. Unzen moving slow. They're going to have to get a shot off or they can run it out. 9 seconds on the shot clock. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it back underneath the tees. Tees back to Unzen. Unzen looking for a lane. Covered tight by Reichen. Doesn't have it. Puts it up for 2. Rebounded by the Bucks. Reichen, right side of the court, gets it over. Eidsness outside of LaCroix. And he doesn't quite get the 3 at the end of the third period. 27-26 our score going into our final period of the game as the Yankton Bucks lead the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers by 1. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. Thank you for watching Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank Yankton.
When you need top-notch appliances that last, trust the experts at Murph's Appliance. From washers and dryers to refrigerators, they have all the trusted brands to keep your home running smoothly. At Murph's, you'll find Maytag appliances built for durability and service you can count on. Whether it's a new oven or a repair, they're there for you every step of the way. Stop on down to Murph's Appliance, your local Maytag dealer in Vermilion. Maytag and Murph's, reliable just like you.
Shit, there's barely...
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts on the corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. Your full-service flower and gift store. Beautiful fresh flower arrangements to artificial arrangements. Gifts, sympathy, foodie items to snarky gifts. Stop by and let the gals at Pied Piper give you the personal service you deserve. Brighten your day and head to Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, where you'll find something new every time you go. Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts Yankton, they deliver.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota, as we start fourth quarter action here on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. 27-26, the Bucks lead by 1. Reichen takes the ball, hands off. That's Cooter. Cooter over to LaCroix, left side, top of the key. LaCroix back to Cooter. Cooter is going to drive inside. He's going to do it himself. Puts it up for 2. Got it! 29-26 as we start our fourth. On your Fox Stop scoreboard, Unzen takes it, gets it over to number 2. That's Kerner. Kerner over to number 12. That's Nutbrock. Nutbrock looking for a lane. He's going to dribble middle and back. Nutbrock looking for a man. Gets it back to number 2. That's Kerner. And there will be a call, and they're going to say that it was, in fact, a double dribble. So Yankton takes over, leading 29-26, 7:26 left to go in our fourth on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Reichen receives the inbound, takes it down the middle of the court. Reichen takes it to the right side. He's going to move fast. He's going to try to do himself. Turns around, gets it back outside LaCroix. LaCroix top the key over to Cooter. Cooter, middle of the key. Outside to Eidsness, left side. Eidsness underneath. That's LaCroix. Or excuse me, O'Brien. O'Brien puts it up for 2. Doesn't have it off the outside of the rim. Rebounded by number 22, Easton Riley for the Cavaliers. Riley takes it down right side. Hands off Unzen. Unzen, top of the key, right side. He's going to dribble left. He's going to dribble back right, fake it. Get outside, that's Kerner. Kerner underneath, that's number 12, Nutbrock. Nutbrock looking for something, anything. Drives inside, puts it up, and they're going to say it was a block call against the Bucks. He's going to get the and one. 6:43 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 29-28, Yankton leads by 1. You got to remember, Nutbrock historically on the season has hit about 64% of his shots, and there he has it, 29-29 tie score. 6:41 left to go. Reichen takes it down the middle of the court. Reichen gets it over to Cooter. Cooter over to Eidsness. Eidsness looking for a man, gets it back to Reichen, top of the key. Reichen back down over to LaCroix. LaCroix underneath. That's Eidsness. Eidsness back to LaCroix, top of the key, over to Reichen on the left side. Reichen, that's Abel Bryan, top of the key. O'Brien's going to drive right side inside. He's going to pivot, doesn't have the lane he wanted. Gets it back to Cooter, top of the key. Cooter puts it up and it gets blocked. And they're going to say the shot clock expired, so it'll be turnover on possession. Jefferson takes the ball. Unzen, middle of the court. Tie ball game, 6 minutes left to go. Unzen looking for a hole. Unzen outside to Mahan. Mahan back to Unzen. Unzen over to number 22. That's Easton Riley. Riley underneath to Unzen. Unzen just doesn't get it. He wanted the foul call. He's not going to get it. It'll be turnover on possession as he did the last one that touched it. No, they're going to say number 2. Beck Reichen touched it last, so Cavaliers will keep possession on the Bucks side of the court. Unzen inbounds number 22. That's Easton Riley. Riley over to Kerner. Kerner over to Unzen. Unzen's going to drive left side. Looking for a hole, doesn't have it. He's going to try it from a long 2, and just off. Rebounded by Mahan. Mahan back to Unzen. Unzen underneath the Nutbrock. Nutbrock puts it up and doesn't have it, and there's going to be the block call. So Nutbrock goes to the line for his second time this quarter. 5:34 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Tie score 29-all. Nutbrock's first shot up, and that is good. 30-29, Jefferson takes the lead right back. Substitutions made. Miles Drotzman comes in for number 11, Abe O'Brien. Tegan LaCroix. Nutbrock's second shot up, and that one is also good. 31-29, the Cavaliers lead the Bucks by 2. Reichen takes it down right side. Reichen hands off number 3, that's Owen Eidsness. Eidsness back to Reichen. Back to Reichen. Back to Owen Eidsness. Over to Miles Drotzman. Drotzman. Austin Conway. Conway dribbles inside, shoves a man down, and there's no call. Conway puts it up and has 2. 31-31 tie score. 5:08 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. And the Cavaliers can't believe they didn't get a call on that one. Unzen takes it down right side. Unzen dribbles left. And there's going to be the call against Unzen for the same thing that Conway just did. Bucks are going to take over possession. 4:58 left to go, 31-all is your score. Jackson Cooter to inbound the ball to Beck Reichen. Kudera to Reichen. Reichen takes it right side. Back to Kudera, left side of the key. Back to Reichen. Reichen looking, and he's going to get a call there. Bucks will inbound the ball one more time after the shove call against the Cavaliers. 4:50 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Drotzman receives the inbound. Over to Kudera. Kudera left side underneath. That's number 3, Owen Eidsness. Eidsness looking for a man. Back to Kudera, top of the key. Back to Eidsness, left side. Eidsness dribbles. Passes underneath. That's Drotzman. Back to Reichen. Reichen left side. Back to Drotzman at the bottom of the key. Left side. Hands off. Eidsness for 3. Got it! 34-31, 4:25 left to go. Unzen takes it left side. Back to the right. Unzen hands off number 10, that's Goodroad. Goodroad back to Unzen. Unzen's going to try to dribble it himself, and he gets knocked out of bounds by Reichen. Cavaliers will keep the ball. 4:12 left to go. 34-31 Bucks lead. Unzen inbound the ball. Heaves it up there. And it's not going to be received. They're going to blow the whistle even though Goodroad was untouched. And they're going to call it against number 3, Owen Eidsness. So the Cavaliers keep the ball on their side of the court after Goodroad took a hard hit to the floor. Jace Unzen, the junior guard, standing 5'10", takes it down right side of the court. Unzen over to 12, that's Nutbrock. Nutbrock underneath Mahan. Mahan tries to get underneath 22, Easton Riley. Riley dribbles. He's going to get it back outside number 10. Goodroad puts it up for 3. Doesn't get it. There will be a call. It'll be Bucks ball. They're going to call it against number 10, Caleb Goodroad for the Cavaliers. So the Bucks take the ball. Reichen receives the inbound from number 4, Kudera. Reichen down the middle of the court, calling play. Reichen gets outside, that's Eidsness. Eidsness back to Reichen, over to Drotzman. Drotzman On the outside of the key, down to Eidsness. Underneath to Kudera inside, and Kudera puts it up, doesn't get it. It's going to be rebounded by the Cavaliers. Number 3, Unzen has it. He's going to shove a man over. There's no call there. Unzen drives it himself, tries to get it outside. Man for 2, got it. 3:28 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 34-33 your score. And the refs talking to coaches about something. No call there. Riken takes the inbound. 3:22 left, 34-33 Bucks lead. Riken right side of the key. Over to Drotzman on the left side, underneath to Kudera. Kudera back outside to Eidsness for 3. And he doesn't quite get it. Everyone's fighting for the rebound, back to Eidsness. Eidsness drives it up for 2, puts it up outside of the rim, doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Unzen has it, fast break, puts it up for 2. Doesn't have it, rebounded by the Cavaliers, and it's going to get blocked, but there will be a foul call against the Bucks. Number 12, Kobe Nutbrock, goes to the line again for 2 shots. 34-33, 3:01 left to go in our fourth. Bucks lead by 1. Nutbrock must have got popped really hard. He's holding his face. Nutbrock's first shot up, and that one's no good. 30 score stands. Yankton leads by 1. 3:01 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Four fouls against the Bucks this period compared to 3 against Jefferson. Nutbrock's second shot up, and that one's good. Tie ball game, 34 all. 3:01 left to go. Riken receives the inbound from LaCroix. Riken left side. And there will be a Shea water break there taken by the Yankton Bucks. We're going to take that right with them. We'll be back after this.
Do you like to read? I love to read. So does Ravin Books, your unique bookstore in Yankton, where you'll find thousands of books from brand new to gently used oldies but goodies, all at unbeatable prices. Trade in your old favorites for credit and be able to explore something new. Whether you're a casual reader or a bookworm, Ravin Books is your next chapter, located at 804 Bill Baggs Road. Ravin Books, where every book finds a home.
Slumberland Furniture at 2401 Broadway in Yankton, home of Kirkland Furniture Groups, bedroom groups by Laguna, and dining sets by Tower and Catadel. They're also the only place to offer furniture by Flex Steel and the biggest selection of Lazy Boy in the area. The Mattress Gallery is full of the best brand name mattresses in the business, including the all-new Tempur-Pedic Active Breeze personalized climate-controlled mattress. Slumberland Furniture, dining, bedroom sets, and mattresses in Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, thank you for joining us on Yankton Streaming, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank of Yankton. 2:53 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard as we're tied 34-34 as the Bucks trying to find an answer against the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. Riken takes the inbound, calls the play. Riken over to Kudera. Over to Eidsness. Eidsness looking for a man, gets it back to Kudera, top of the key. Kudera drives left side, back out to Eidsness on the outside left, over to Kudera, top of the key. Kudera underneath, that's Conway. Big boy dribbles inside, he's going to try to do it himself, puts it up and get blocked. Number 22, Easton Riley for the Cavaliers, blocked the shot. Riley is going to take it himself. Riley driving left side, almost gets out of bounds and tries to get it outside and bounces it right off of Conway, but they're going to say Riley stepped out of bounds before the ball hit him. So it will be Yankton Bucks basketball. 2:21 left to go in our ball game. Riken takes the ball down middle of the court. Riken works it back to the left side, that's Kudera. Kudera to Conway, top of the key. Conway dribbles, hands off, that's Eidsness. Eidsness dribbles back to the right side, outside to Conway, gets it outside LaCroix. LaCroix's going to dribble to the foul line, puts it up, and just off the outside of the rim, fought for by Conway, didn't get it. Rebounded by Unzen. They're going to say the call goes against number 52, Austin Conway, the junior. So Unzen goes to the line for his first time this period. 1:55 left to go in the ball game. Unzen's first shot up and good, no question. 35-34. Cavaliers take the lead. Unzen's second shot up, and that one's also good. 36-34, 2-point lead, 1:55 left to go, and there will be a timeout on the floor. That's another Vishay Yankton, Lindsay Eco Water Systems of Yankton. Timeout. We'll be back right after this.
Doctors Lane, Reed, and Cole Swatsky make up the SWAT Chiropractic team. Check out their new location at 2000 Summit Street, Yankton, South Dakota. At SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, they'll treat your neck and back pain, headaches and migraines, plantar fasciitis, sciatica, sports injuries, elbow, knee, rotator cuff, nerve injuries, and more. SWAT Chiropractic, specialized wellness and therapy. Let them get you ready for wherever life leads you.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. 1:55 left to go on our Fox Stop scoreboard. 36-34, the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers lead by 2 over the Yankton Bucks. It's been a hard-fought game by both teams. Yankton looking for something here to give themselves the advantage. Reichen going down to receive the inbound. Reichen down the middle of the court. Reichen, right side. Looking for a man, gets it underneath. That's LaCroix. LaCroix dribbles back top of the key, gets it over to Conway on the left side. Left side, that's Reichen. Reichen back to Conway. Conway going to dribble middle. He's going to try to do it himself. Doesn't have it. Gets it to LaCroix. LaCroix for 2. Got it! 36-all. 1:34 left to go in the ball game. And there will be another timeout there. We're going to, last one we'll take right with them. That's a Lindsay Eco Water System of Yankton break.
The Bonesetter Chiropractic, Yankton. I'm Dr. TJ Stotz. When you need chiropractic, we're here. We use a hands-on approach, decompression traction, electrical stimulation, acupuncture, and state-of-the-art examination techniques. We're happy to offer exercise and supplement advice as well. The Bonesetter Chiropractic, 215 Mulberry, Suite 9, Yankton. Call or text 605-401-5701. Bringing you comfort when there's discomfort.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. 1:34 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. 36-36. Yankton and Sioux Falls Jefferson are tied. Jace Unzen receives the inbound, directs traffic. Takes it down middle of the court. Sends guys in motion. He's going to get over number 14. That's Tyson Tees. Tees underneath. Tries to hit number 12, and there's going to be a foul call against Yankton. Tried to hit Cody Nutbrock underneath the basket, and it didn't get that. Nutbrock's going to go to the line for his second time this period. 1:20 left to go, 36-36. Nutbrock's first shot up, and just off the outside of the rim, score stays tied. Nutbrock comes up the line, second shot. Those boys on both sides look really tired. Nutbrock's second shot up, and that one is good. 37-36, Cavaliers lead. 1:18 left to go on the clock. Reichen takes us down the middle of the court. He's going to drive right side. He's going to get over to Conway. Conway over to Kudera. Kudera back to Conway. Conway back to Kudera. Kudera dribbles, double team, gets it underneath Conway. Conway's going to try to drive inside. Gets outside. LaCroix for 3. And doesn't have it. Rebounded by Conway. And Conway's going to get the foul call. Austin Conway, the 6'3" junior. He's going to take his first trip to the line tonight. 37-36, 1 minute left to go. Conway's first shot up and no good off the outside of the rim. Conway ready for his second. His second shot up, and that one is also no good. Rebounded by Mann. Mann gets it over to Unzen. Unzen takes it down the court. 53 seconds, 51 seconds, 37-36, Cavaliers lead. Unzen tries to drive inside, backs right out of it. Unzen gets a screen and he loses the ball. Unzen loses the ball, gets it over number 12. That's Nutbrock. Nutbrock has it stolen. That's LaCroix. LaCroix gets it over to Reichen. 30 seconds left. Cavaliers lead by 1. There'll be a timeout from the Yankton Bucks. They have 1 timeout remaining after this. That's a Lindsay Equal Water Systems of Yankton break. We'll be right back.
Triple Time Rudy's on the corner of 16th and Broadway, Yankton. Stop in and check out their wide variety of items. Grab some snacks, whether you want chips, popcorn, or something sweet, they have it. Ice cold beverages, or when you need that boost in the morning, coffee. You can also grab the best locally produced meats, meat sticks, and cheeses in the area. Guaranteed fresh. For those hot days, grab a Freezy too. Get all your car needs and 5 cents off a gallon when using cash. All at Triple Time Rudy's, Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. 30.7 seconds left to go on our Fox Stop of Yankton scoreboard. 37-36 our score as the Cavaliers lead over the Yankton Bucks by 1 point. Bucks have possession and they're looking for a quick score here and a good defensive hold. Remember, the shot clock is set at 28 seconds, so even if the Bucks are able to chew clock and get a final score here to take a 1 point lead, they are still going to have to put up a defensive fight to hold the game in possession. Cooter to receive the inbound. Cooter takes it, top of the key, dribbles down. He's guarded by Kawhi Mann. Cooter over to Conway. Over to Eidsness. Eidsness over to LaCroix. LaCroix's going to drive inside. He's going to put it up and doesn't have it. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Cavaliers triple team. He's going to get over number 12, Kobe Nutbrock. Nutbrock over to Unzen. Unzen's going to get a call against him. And they're to say there was a charge call. Excuse me, a block call against a Buck. So Unzen will go to the line for his 3rd time this period. Jefferson leads by 1 point, 37-36, 11 seconds left to go in the ball game. If he sinks these, it could be over. Unzen's first shot up, good. 38-36, 11 seconds left on the clock. Jace Onion, the junior guard, standing 5'10", second shot up. That one's good, 39-36. And there will be a timeout taken on the floor by the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. They have 1 more left, 11 seconds left to go. Been a hard-fought game by both sides this entire time. We're going to take 1 more break with them. We'll be back.
Imagine working for a successful global business with customers in 140 countries. That's Vishay Intertechnology, a Fortune 1000 maker of electronic componentry. Now imagine a company of that size with that kind of stability and a caring family-like environment. Learn more about what you can do at Vishay by visiting VishayCareers.com. Vishay is an equal opportunity employer. Vishay, the DNA of tech.
11 seconds left to go on the Fox Stop scoreboard. 39-36 your score. The Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers lead by 3 points. Yankton has possession, but they've got short time to try to get a quick shot. Cavaliers showing full court pressure. Reichen takes the inbound, guarded by Unzen. Reichen takes it down the right side of the court. He's moving fast. Reichen hands it off Kutera. Kutera back to Reichen. Reichen fakes the shot. He's looking for something. He finally puts it up, and he's got it! He got it right before the time! We're going to overtime! 39-39, our score at the end of regulation. What a shot by number 2, Beck Reichen. The senior standing 5'10", and you could call that a senior moment right there. What a play. Refs are deliberating. And they're going to put 4 minutes on the clock for overtime. Going into that final after that final period, 5 fouls from the Yankton Bucks, 4 from Jefferson. And this has been one hard-fought game by both sides, neither of them wanting to relent control of the ball game. With that, as the refs deliberate with the bench and both sides, we're getting ready to start overtime. And could you ask for a more exciting matchup on a Tuesday night? Might be cold outside, but it's getting hot in here. Both teams take the floor one time. They both 2 timeouts from Jefferson. Yankton's got 1 timeout for the overtime. Jump ball to take place. Number 4, Jackson Kudera. Number 22, Easton Riley for the Cavaliers. Four minutes on the clock on our Fox Stop scoreboard as the ref puts the ball up. 1 by the Cavaliers. Number 12, that's Cody Nutbrock. Nutbrock hands it off to Unzen. Unzen takes down right side. Setting up plays. Unzen to the left. Hands it over right side. That's 22, Easton Riley. Riley looking for a hole. Hands it off 3. That's Unzen. Unzen fakes the shot. Moves right. 3-pointer from Unzen. Doesn't get it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Number 4, Jackson Kudera. Kudera takes it right side. Slowing things down. Kudera hands it off. That's Conway. Conway on the left side, top of the key. Conway. Eidsness underneath the Kudera. Kudera almost has it stolen, and he does. Easton Riley steals it away from him. Hands it off to Jace Unzen. Unzen dribbles down right side of the court. Unzen gets it over. That's number 2, Bo Kerner. Kerner underneath to Riley. Riley puts it up and has to. 41-39, 3 minutes left to go in overtime. Becker Eichen takes it down middle court. He's going to drive right side. Hands off. That's LaCroix. LaCroix outside. That's Kudera. Kudera, top of the key. He's double teamed and he's going to get the foul call. Going to be a block call against number 22, Easton Riley. That's his 5th foul of the night, so he goes to the bench. Jackson Kudera goes to the line for his first shot. Bucks trail by 2, 2:48 left to go in extra time. Kudera's first shot. That one's up and good. He's got that one, 40-41. Yankton trails by 1. Kudera's second shot. Up. And he doesn't have that one. Yankton still trails by 1. Rebounded by number 12, Kobe Nutbrock. Hands it off. Jace Unzen. Unzen. Right side. Tries a little misstep. Guarded by Reichen. Unzen gets it over number 12, Nutbrock. Nutbrock underneath, 14, Tees. Tees, that's Mahan. Mahan top the key. He's going to try to drive inside, double team. Gets it back outside, Nutbrock. Nutbrock underneath, that's Kerner. Kerner underneath the 14, Tees. Tees, left side bottom of the key, drives under the basket, doesn't have a lane. Gets it, tries to get it back outside, and it's blocked. Men on the floor everywhere, and it is finally a Bucks ball. Bucks get up, that's LaCroix. LaCroix trying to get inside. Gets it outside, Eidsness puts it up and just misses it off the edge of the rim. Rebounded by the Cavaliers. Unzen takes the ball right side. 41-40, 1:58 left to go. Unzen goes and puts it up, and he's got 2. 3-point lead, 43-40 for the Cavaliers. LaCroix has the ball. LaCroix hands it over Kudera. Kudera top of the key, guarded by Mahan. Kudera goes left, back right. Kudera drives inside. He puts it up for 2. And he's got it! 42-43, 1:38 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Unzen down the middle of the court. Unzen getting orders from his coach. Unzen wasting time. just dribbling, wondering what play to call as he's looking at the sideline. Unzen gets it underneath. That's number 14, Tees. Tees gets it back. That's Mahan. Mahan over the side. That's Unzen. Unzen left side, top of the key. He's going to try for three. He got it. 1:05 left to go, 46-42. Reichen takes it down the right side. Reichen over to Eidsness. Eidsness to Cooter for three. Got it! 54 seconds left to go. Yankton trails by one. 49 seconds left. Unzen slowing things down, try to waste as much clock as he can. Unzen's top of the key dribbling, and there will be a timeout called on the bench from the Cavaliers, so we'll be right back. Take that right with them with a Lindsay Eco Water Systems of Yankton water break.
From simple sniffles to complex health conditions, the primary care providers at Yankton Medical Clinic will not only see you for your annual visits, screenings, and preventative care, but also provides care for the entire family, from pediatrics to adults. With 4 clinic locations and 15 outreach locations throughout South Dakota and Nebraska, compassionate, quality medical care is closer than you think. For more information on providers, services, and locations, visit our website, yanktonmedicalclinic.com.
Welcome back to Yankton, South Dakota. Patrick Olson, 37 seconds left to go in overtime. Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers lead 46-45 over your Yankton Bucks. Yankton looking for an answer here as Sioux Falls Jefferson has possession. Both coaches given their final marching orders in short time available, and you couldn't ask for a better game. Both teams back to the floor after getting their marching orders. Man to inbound to Unzen. Unzen receives it on the other side of the court, guarded heavily by Reichen. Bucks got to make something happen here. Unzen pushes to the right side, bottom of the key. Unzen fakes right, goes left. Tries to put it up for two. Doesn't have it, rebounded by the Cavaliers. Puts it up again, and that one's good. Kobe Nutbrock for the 2 points. 48-45, they need a three-pointer. 13, 12, 11. Reichen's got the ball right side. 9, 8, 7, hands it off to Cooter. Cooter double-teamed, and there's going to be a foul call against the Cavaliers. 5 seconds left to go. 48-45 your score as Jackson Cooter goes to the line. 2 shots for Cooter here. They trail by 3. Cooter's first shot up, good. 46-48, 2-point lead for the Cavaliers. Cooter's second shot, that one up, that one good. 47-48, now there's a timeout. There's going to be a timeout called on the floor with 5 seconds left to go in the ballgame. Jefferson leads 48-47 against the Bucks, and the Bucks need something desperate here right now. Leading scorer of the game so far for the Bucks, number 4, you just saw him take the 2 shots. Jackson Cooter, the sophomore, standing at 6'1". He averages 12.3 points per game. This game, he's got 20. Following him right behind him in points, number 2, Beck Reichen, the senior, standing at 5'10". He averages 7.5 points a game. He's got 9. So well within Yankton's average points per game, under Yankton's average points per game, but they've been able to hold Sioux Falls Jefferson under their average points per game, which is 61. See what head coach Chris Haynes comes up with here for the Bucks. Head coach Tim Reck for the Cavaliers. Got to enjoy the fight out of his team, but if you're the Bucks, you're looking for something big here now because it is Cavaliers basketball. 5.5 left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. Yankton needs a steal. Inbounded to Unzen. Unzen triple teamed, and there will be a foul call against the Bucks. So Unzen gets to go to the line for 3. Or, excuse me, it was against number 3, Owen Hides, and it's Unzen gets to go to the line. 3 seconds left, 48-47, and you got to think that one hurt you pretty bad. His second time to the line this period, this overtime. Unzen's first shot, no good. It's the first one he's missed today. 48-47 stays our score. 3.4 seconds left to go. Unzen's second shot, and this one, the Bucks desperately up, and that one's nothing but net. 49-47, 2-point difference. And there will be the last timeout taken by Yankton. We're going to take that right with them.
Yankton Rexall in the Meridian District, Yankton, for all your gifts and decor needs. It's the only place in town to find both Hallmark ornaments and cards for any occasion. They also have Willow Tree and Precious Moments collectibles, the perfect anniversary and wedding gifts, nativity scenes, Watkins products, and single Abdallah chocolates. The Yankton Rexall Pharmacy for all your prescription needs. Yankton Rexall at the corner of 3rd and Douglas, downtown Yankton.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota. 3.4 seconds left to go on your Fox Stop scoreboard. The Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers lead 49-47 over the Yankton Bucks, and a big spot. Bucks get the ball back. They need points here and now. Like I said, just 2-point spread. 3-point shot could win it if they get it. 2-point for double overtime. Cavaliers take the floor. Coach Chris Haynes getting in the final call here in a big moment. And I'm sure this is one of the bigger moments in most of these starting players' careers. Bucks finally take the floor. Beck Reichen to inbound, to throw the inbound. All the Bucks standing across their half-court line. Reichen takes the ball. Double cross. He's going to heave it down the court, and it's going to be picked off by the Cavaliers, and that'll be your ball game. 49-47, your final score. Thank you for joining us on YouTube streaming as we go to our post-game show, brought to you by First Dakota National Bank. But before we do that, we're going to take a short break and be back right after these short messages.
This is your invitation to thrive in Yankton, South Dakota. Nestled on the bluffs of the Missouri River, plenty of outdoor adventures are waiting. Whether you work remote or in a traditional office, we have a spot for you. Quality health care, diverse manufacturing, progressive school system, Mount Marty University, and so much more. Explore with family and friends. Let's thrive together.
No.
Hi, I'm Franny Kiefer with the Yankton School District Alumni Association. We strive to create a community of alumni and friends who support extracurricular and educational opportunities in the Yankton School District. Through scholarships, grants, innovative education opportunities, and staff appreciation. With us, you will keep connected to a community of Yankton School District alumni and friends all over. You can help continue to pay it forward and help future graduates. Register today at the Yankton School District Alumni Association website.
Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts on the corner of 15th and Broadway in Yankton. Your full-service flower and gift store. Beautiful fresh flower arrangements to artificial arrangements. Gifts, sympathy, foodie items to snarky gifts. Stop by and let the gals at Pied Piper give you the personal service you deserve. brighten your day and head to Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts, where you'll find something new every time you go. Pied Piper Flowers and Gifts Yankton, they deliver.
Hi, it's Linda at Linda's Angel Crossing in Yankton. I carry Tribal, Lulu Bee, Ethel, Southern Lady, and Old Ranch. I have other brands too. The nursery has everything you need for babies. Copper pearl bibs, magnetic sleepers, swaddlers, bag sleepers, and baptism. Toddler clothing, boys and girls Under Armour to size 7, toys, little golden books, and other unique kids' toys. Linda's Angel Crossing, 1101 Broadway in Yankton.
Hi, I'm Franny Kiefer with the Yankton School District Alumni Association. We strive to create a community of alumni and friends who support extracurricular and educational opportunities in the Yankton School District through scholarships, grants, innovative education opportunities, and staff appreciation. With us, you will keep connected to a community of Yankton School District alumni and friends all over. You can help continue to pay it forward and help future graduates. Register today at the Yankton School District Alumni Association website.
Looking for a photo that actually looks like you, but better? At Meridian Photo, we specialize in capturing personality, not just poses. Whether it's headshots, high school seniors, family sessions, or team and individual sports photos, we'll make you look like a legend. We've just landed in the Meridian District of Yankton. Book your session today at meridian-photo.com or give us a call at 605-655-4598. Meridian Photo. Be you. You deserve.
Welcome back, Yankton, South Dakota, as we go to our final close loss by the Bucks, but we're going to go to our Kaiser Heating and Cooling Hot Hands player of the game. Yankton's original and most trusted heating and cooling professionals for over 76 years. Kaiser Heating and Cooling, 808 West 23rd Street, Yankton, South Dakota. For our Hot Hands player of the game is going to go to number 4, Jackson Kudra, who ended the game with 20 points. The 6'1" sophomore, who usually averages just over 12.3 points per game, had a heck of a night himself trying to keep the Bucks in this. That is your Kaiser Heating and Cooling player of the game. Coming up here in a little bit, we'll have an interview with one of the coaches, so stick around. We'll be back in just a few.
At Anytime Fitness Yankton, your fitness journey starts with one step, and Anytime Fitness will be with you every step of the way. Open 24 hours a day with top-of-the-line equipment and guidance you need to reach your goals. Plus, your membership gives you access to every Anytime Fitness gym anywhere. No matter your goals, no matter the time, you belong at Anytime Fitness Yankton. Located at 2509 Fox Run Parkway. Start today at Anytime Fitness, where your fitness journey never stops.
This has been a presentation of Yankton High School basketball from 5 Star Communications. Thanks for tuning in, and join us next time for all Yankton athletics. Go Bucks and Gazelles!
I caught it on the video. It was